brother Lahab from the Diligent Soldiers Camp out here in Boston. And first and foremost, before I get started, I want to thank Bahasham, Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to push the button. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS for teaching me well, taught me the truth. Salutation, brothers and sisters out there listening, learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity to you all. I want to say shalom. I hope pray this in transit lesson be edifying to the elect. So, you know, just through the spirit, man, just, you know, watching everything transpire in the world, you know, watching Esau wiggle, you know, getting uncomfortable, you know, curses going upon them. And it's truly a beautiful time to be alive, man, you know, because as their downfall comes, so is the salvation for the elect. And Lord's will, we're of that number, you know, as the scriptures say, your Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And we know that, you know, it's a place, the kingdom of heaven is a place full of all goodly things. You know, not having to work anymore, not having to be under these devils' rule, not having to be subject to seeing all this wickedness on every side, as the scriptures say. When the wicked are, you know, well, two scriptures come to mind. When the wicked are in authority, the people mourn, but when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Right? So that's what we're looking forward to. We look for new heavens and new earth where dwelleth righteousness. But as it says, I believe in Psalms 12 and 8, when the wickedness is on every side, when the vilest men are exalted, roughly paraphrasing, man. So just to see a world where these disgusting, vile beasts who are walking around calling themselves the beacon of light, calling themselves white, calling themselves righteous, calling themselves the children of the Most High, to see them be exposed and see from a lot of people not falling for the okie doke, not falling for Satan and these devil's devices anymore, and to see them being exposed, to see the Yahawashi making them bare, to see Babylon's skirt being lifted. You know, all the people are starting to see all the STDs that this whore has, man. You know, and it's a beautiful thing, man. So, you know, we have to continue, as sincere brothers and sisters, continue to push, continue to fight, continue to run that race, because the victory is nigh. You know, victory is nigh, and there's nothing that these devils can do about it, man, because it was already written. The Lord wrote everything before. You know, everything written aforetime was written for our learning. But everything written before it happened, you know, so we're watching it play out right before our very eyes, man, and it's beautiful. Because not one jot, tittle, you know, shall not be fulfilled. You know, not one thing that Yahawashi have said is going to happen will not happen, man, because the words of the Lord are indeed faithful and true. Isaiah 55. You know, the word of the Lord shall not come back void, man. Yeah, hey, even that, not having to be in this damn traffic, not have to be around all these stupid ass people anymore. You know, the whole world will know the names of Yahawashi, man. They will not be under this heavy vibration, you know, of wickedness and this false god worship, man. These idols, man. All these different things that these people do day in and day out, they don't even know why. Because as the scriptures say, gross darkness hope to the hopeless, man. It gives hope to the hopeless, so that they can be at ease, knowing, and I'm talking about the Israelites, and not to the heathens, man. To you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and our fellow brethren that were scattered amongst the heathen that may look like the heathen, but their seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This message is for you. Rest assured that our power got everything under control, man, including Satan. Because Satan, contrary to popular belief, works for Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi on the left-hand side, man. You know? There was no rebellion in heaven, and you know, Satan took a third of the angels. No, that's all fucking bullshit, man. If that was to be true, that means that the Most High doesn't need to be respected because they pulled an okie doke on it. How can it be all-knowing if Satan was able to get around? That makes no sense. The scriptures say the Lord is not the author of confusion, man. That is confusing. Because we trust in a power that has the power of everything, good and evil, right? Amos speaks about, Amos 3, shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? The scriptures, Daniel 4:17. The Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and give it to whoever he will, and setteth over it the basis of men. The Lord put these damn cave dwellers, you know, in power over the earth, man. Right? The Lord gave the blessing of the sword to these devils, and he used our forefather Isaac to bless Esau with the sword. But the scriptures say that the elder shall serve the younger. So we're in it, and the scriptures also say that that devil shall be loose for a short season, right? So during the you know, the Greek and the Roman, you know, empire, you know, Edomites was ruling, and then Rome fell, right? And there was a period of 1,000 years, right? It says Satan shall be bound 1,000 years. There was a period of 1,000 years when these devils had no power, man. They were in the caves, they were glutton. Job 30 speaks about it. And they were there, you know, they had no power. Damn, fucking power. And that, they called it the so-called Dark Ages, which was when Jake was ruling. They call it, you know, time of the Moors and everything. But then after 1,000 years, that devil shall be loosed for a short season, right? Which, when they got loosed, came around when the Renaissance, which Renaissance means rebirth. So that was the rebirth of the Edomites. They talk about, these Edomites always talk about the birth of civilization. It goes into the Renaissance and all this bullshit because they're talking about their own people, man. They have these different symbolisms. They like to show, like, for example, the phoenix, which is a fiery bird that rose from the ashes. That's how these devils think, and that's what this N to the W to the O is all about, man. They're collapsing this system, and they think that they're going to be able to reset itself with them on top once again, with more power, and then rule forever and ever and ever and ever. But the Lord said that they shall not be able to accomplish their enterprise, man. So it's not gonna work, man. The Lord is throwing a monkey wrench in their plans, man. So they cannot achieve their enterprise, man. So it is truly a beautiful time to be alive. These devils are scrambling, trying to figure out what to do. Everything that they're doing is not working. Damn. Everything is fucking up everywhere you look, you know. Scriptures speak about how worms cover thee. You know, I believe that's in Isaiah 14. You know, worms are covering Babylon. Look at these devils. They don't know what the fuck to do. So, you know, which worms go into a decay. And this is a place where the structure, the infrastructure itself, the morality, you know, the confident spirit that these people have, it's all, you know, going away. You know, it's like, let me just hold this. You know, place trash everywhere, potholes everywhere. You know, people driving around with broken mirrors and shit. This place is through, man. Esau walking around, Esau complaining about fucking coupons and shit, man. Oh man, all praise to Yahawashi. I see him in line all the time at the grocery store. They're like, oh, you said, well, this coupon said that I get 50%, I get 50 cents off of this, and this one says I get $1 off of this, and you lied to me, and this isn't fair, and oh my God. Hey, that's that them curses falling upon you goddamn devils, man. Deuteronomy 30:7, man. Then shall these curses fall upon thine enemies, which hated thee and persecuted thee, man. You know, persecuted who? Who? The Israelites, man. It was all good just a week ago. It was all good when you devils when it was only Jacob, Israelites, that were suffering. But now that it's you damn devils, oh no, oh, the world must stop now, huh? The world must stop. Oh my God. The poor white people. Nah, man, fuck that. You devils are gonna reap what you sow, and it's already beginning right now. You know? So that's pretty much it. You know, just wanted to speak. Salaki as a little bit of a rant. You know, but yeah, hey, these devils are through, man. You know? There's not much time left that these devils have. They're on a short string, and they know that their kingdom is dwindling, especially the elites, and that's why they're going to do something drastic in the very near future. But Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will take care of their elect, and Lord's will we're of that number. You know. So I hope and pray that this lesson was edifying and comforting, uplifting to the elect. In closing, I want to thank Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi once again for putting the spirit on me to push the button. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that out there listening and learning. Fight this good fight of faith. Keep fighting, keep striving, keep pushing. Almost out of this bitch. Salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. Abab, and Kwam Yashara. Hey, shalom. To the next one.